What's going on, guys? We took one trade today and we took a win, but kind of a messy win. I took a 0.5 hour. So got in here, right? This is a 5-minute order block. Well, at the time, this wasn't really the 5-minute order block. It was still to be confirmed. But I decided to take a bet on it because we inverted this 1-minute value gap and we broke 1-minute structure. So I entered here, got into drawdown, went all the way up here. At this point right here, I'm like, should I take profits here? Because this is like very near the highs. And I was like, no, I'm just gonna wait a little bit more. Suffered through all of this drawdown, still decided to hold the trade because this 15-minute looks good. And there's still this 15-minute fair value gap. And the 1 hour power of free could take us there to then go higher. Decided to hold through all of that. We went here again, up here. At this point, we're here. Now, I want to see this clean go up. Decided then to just give it another minute and I ended up exiting here. And this is like a half hour. Let me see. Yeah, this is a 0.45 hour. Yeah, that's the trade really. I'm going to go to the gym now. This was a painful trade. Not painful, but very, very slow moving trade. This just went up and then down and then up again. So that's it. We're gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna record some clips for you.
Big 4 well, I'm a member. Yeah. Leave a art code like December. What? 4-5 on me, it's a Kimber. What? AK knocking down trees like timber. Get your baby mama before we bend her. 21. Hit the windshield, not the fender. 21. Giving out smoke, my agenda. 21. Throw the white flag, they surrender. Pussy. All black tux, I'm a businessman. Pussy. Me and I still shaking killer's hand. Whoa. Take the plug off in the middle, man. Whoa. Spray the whole block, I don't give a damn.
Yo, we just took 2 trades, 2 losses. 2 of these trades, the first and the second, was taken on a challenge, and only 1 was taken on my actual funded account. So I'm gonna walk you through it. These are the trades, same target for both. This one was just based on the momentum that we had up. This one, I got exactly what I wanted to see, if I'm being honest with you. I didn't get the 5-minute close I was expecting. So I didn't quite get the close above this line, which I wanted to see. But I was willing to just risk it because this looked good. You know, we tapped the order block right here and then we closed bullish and I was just expecting us to continue higher. The 15 looked a little bit range bound at the time. Now it looks like after this close, it looks really bearish. It was a little bit range bound. Yes, sure, I guess you can say it looks bearish with this drop. And then there's this big order block, but I think that's a little bit of hindsight. Still, the 4 hour looked bullish at the time. So we got top of the order block right here, continues higher all the way to here. Retraces, taps it again, and then continues higher. So this for me looked bullish. And the daily also looked bullish. So to me, first trade was good-ish. Although I'm still gonna analyze that 5-minute close. Maybe I should have waited a little bit more for that 5-minute close. There's a My Funded Futures promo going on, so I'm gonna take advantage of that. And this is very good advice. Guys, take advantage of futures discounts. Don't buy at normal price because there's always discounts running. So instead of $70, you're paying $50 and you're saving $20. If you save that 2 times, that's another extra account. So instead of 2 accounts, you're getting free. All right, I've just finished reviewing that trade. And if I'm being brutally honest with myself, I didn't get the 5-minute close, so I should have not entered that trade. I'm not saying this because it was a loss. I'm saying this because the reason behind it was if I've gotten that 5-minute close, I would have gotten the 5-minute order block, which would have been protecting my trade. I didn't get that, right? So the basis for my stop loss and the thesis for my stop loss was invalid. Therefore, my trade is invalid. That said, I'm still I'm not worried about the drawdown. I'm still very confident in my trading. It's just that all these nuances, when I try to apply them, I get like my profitability just tanks. So I need to stop doing all that where, oh, it's barely a close, so I'm gonna enter because, you know, I almost got the close. Well, I didn't get the close, so I should not be entering. Just felt like I should share this with you guys because, as always, I try to keep this as honest as possible. All right, I just got off my trading session. I'm running late to the gym, but this is the trade that I took today. It ended up being a loss. Everything aligned except the 15-minute, and I was just essentially betting on the 15-minute reversal, since like the 1 hour, the 5-minute, and the 1 minute were bullish. So I decided to enter there. Ended up being a loss. You can see that it was just bar code price action for a long time, and then it just went to my loss. I had an early invalidation which was below the 5-minute structure, but by that point, once the 5-minute closed, it was already too close to my stop loss anyway, so I just let it run. Ended up taking the full loss, and that's it.
How many times will they say I'm the smoothest? Truth is I never not moved this way. My trench coat leather, my shoes are suede. Big, you don't step on my Pumas, babe. Walk ages in these trainers, but I ain't tripped when they losing faith. You know I've been tested with that question.
And I was still like, I'll probably have some free time. It's after session. It's been a long session. I think I was just almost 2 hours in staring at the charts. So it's been like a really long session. I took basically 3 trades. One was on a challenge and ended up winning. That was me halfway through the challenge. And then I took 1 trade on my funded, which was a loss. And I took another trade on my funded again, which was a win. So essentially, this was the trade that I lost. Saw us breaking out on the 1 minute, decided to market order in from here. And we just ended up reversing, stops me out. And then here, since the 5-minute was still bullish and we had like a 1 minute market structure shift, everything aligned again. I was not expecting the 5-minute to continue bearish. I was actually expecting it to reverse this whole move, but it didn't. It did after. This was very painful because this was my second trade. And I was like, am I really gonna go down another hour today? Ended up not doing that and ended up profiting, as you can see. But at the time I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna let this run. Decided to let it run. Ended up going up to here. At this point, right here, I'm like, I don't know, I'm like break even for the day. So that covers my losses. Then pulls back all the way to break even. Still hold it because this could still be the touch of the 15-minute order block. This is a big 15-minute order block. And then we just started going higher, 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 higher. Eventually, we just had my take profit. And that's me done for the day, and I ended up the day with 0.7R or 0.6R. So I'm not gonna complain. I had really great patience with this trade. Hopefully, let's see if we can continue this up. I'm really proud of this trade because of my patience on execution. So that said, we're done. I'm gonna go out for dinner in a little bit, and I'll see you tomorrow for Friday. Alright, at the airport now. Didn't have time to record yesterday because I was packing. Here's the trade that I took. Ended up being a winner. The challenge account, I still need to make another trade because apparently I don't meet the 50% consistency rule, but that should only be an extra $200, so it's not much. Gonna end this vlog here. I'll see you next week.